Additional codes and regulations require what we call in-depth security training for any hazmat employees who have a responsibility under your hazmat security plan. If you're required to have a plan in the first place, the rule's pretty simple. You'll need any employees with a role to play to get the in-depth training they need for their specific tasks and roles to handle these hazardous materials. What do these responsibilities cover? Well, the range can be pretty wide, but they include common responsibilities like handling the hazardous materials that are covered by the plan, like those listed in the triggering materials, performing any sort of regulated action related to the materials, even if it's not related to handling the materials directly, and being responsible for implementing the plan, even if no materials are handled by this employee directly. You got all that? Well, once you define who will need to fit those roles, you know who's going to need the in-depth training to be ready to address all tasks and hazards in their role. So what should that role-specific training involve? You're going to need to include the following things. 1. Company security objectives. These are going to detail the goal of the transportation, the tightness of the security, and the overall achievements you mean to hit. 2. Organizational security structures to address the specific roles of anyone involved in hazmat security. 3. Specific security procedures outlined in detail to ensure the proper handling and securing of hazardous materials. And 4. Specific responsibilities and duties for each employee involved. This will define their clear roles within the structure. And, of course, any specifications that employees have to take if there's a security breach at some point along the way. Now, those employees who have any responsibility in this hazmat security plan have to take on training in 2 parts. First, they'll have to take initial training. This is often required within 90 days of hire for that task. And recurrent training, which is required on an ongoing basis every 3 years. One element of these trainings is security awareness. This helps employees understand any potential security risks that are associated with hazardous materials transportation and how they can enhance that security. Employees need to come away from job-specific security awareness training with knowledge on how to both recognize and respond to any security threats that are going to arise during the process. As you're going to see next, all of this really makes its way into your security plan. So how about we just go check it out and wrap up this training?